Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So here I do a pick a card reading about once a week right now. I invite you to join the community by subscribing to the channel and sharing your stories in the comment section down below. I'd love to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, your likes, your subscribes, everything that you do that helps to promote the channel so that it reaches more viewers and people who are interested in watching these types of videos. So with that being said, today's reading is how do they feel about you? So I took a break from the how do they feel about you reading as shown on my community page because it seemed like that was the only kind of reading that you guys are interested in. So I did do a poll to see what other kinds of readings that you guys might be interested in, and the last two readings that I did on this channel reflected that. So the previous reading that I did was what does your pet think of you, which was a fun reading to do. I enjoyed doing that one. And before that it was what do they think the last time they saw you. So having departed from my regularly scheduled programming, I'm returning back to your guys' favorite of how do they feel about you. So just for this time, for the time being, and then I'll probably mix it up again in the future here. So let me know in the comment section down below what topics you'd like me to do, and then without further ado, we'll get started here. So for group one, we've got from number 28 from the Fairy Tale Oracle. Fairies, words is the keyword here. And that is for group number one. Group number two, number 12, the Frog Prince, intimacy. That is representing group number two. For group number three, number 13, Thumbelina, expectations. That is representing group number three. So pause the video if you need more time. Use your intuition to pick. Random.org can also help you. Link down below if you need help picking. Remember, this is a general reading. It cannot resonate for everybody, but just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. Don't try to force anything to fit. If you get into a reading and it is resonating, let me know in the comment section down below. If not, click off, choose another group, or check out the playlist down below for another reading. There will be extendeds for all of these where we'll get into the future outcome of the connection, but we're going to get started here on YouTube with group one. Welcome group one. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got your card pre-shuffled here and some of the decks that I'm going to use over here to my left. So how do they feel about you now? How do they really feel about you? What are they thinking about you? How do they feel about you, the person that you came here to the reading for? So the energies that I'm picking up on for the viewer, I am feeling that many of you who chose this group are very charming people, that you might be leaders in your friends group or at work, or just like you're the leader of your life, right? If that's not the case, it's like you do have something about you, like a healthy ego, and like I said, you are a charming person. I'm getting some sort of Neptune energy, so you could have some aspects in your natal chart relating to Neptune, or since Neptune rules Pisces, you could have Pisces strong in your chart, but you don't have to. Neptune energy is about dreams. It's about imagination, memories, the subconscious mind, visions, fantasies. Can be a little bit of confusion as well, but there's something enchanting about you, or that's like your aim, to come across charming, or you just have that natural ability. The person that you're here for, I'm getting at your person that you're here for is very smart. Some of them, maybe if you have a genius IQ, or they're just smart people. They're what you would consider very smart. And I'm also getting kind of an androgynous vibe from this person, meaning that they're balanced within their masculine and feminine energies, okay? So if this sounds like your group, you can keep watching or choose another group, or check out the playlists for a different reading down below. But this is what I'm getting. It can be switched around. If it sounds like it's the other way around, flip it. But let's get started. So the Wisdom of the Oracle card that came out for you guys is soulmates. So this is a very good sign, right? Number 41. 4 and 1 reduces to 5, which is a number of change and growth and stress. And soulmates often come with change and growth and stress, okay? I do feel that your person, they do have a soft spot for you. They feel like you hold the key to their heart. It's interesting because these two penguins are cuddling with one another, but those rose petals or hearts, whatever those red things are on the card, they kind of strike me as like, well, like blood, right? It shows that there has been battles in this connection, which goes along with the number 41 or 5, which is conflict. So that's what soulmates are meant to be. It's not only just this romanticized version of soulmates where you meet your happily ever after person and ride off into the sunset. A lot of times soulmate relationships are meant to change you, and that often comes with stress and some battles as well, okay? So I feel like, you know, your person, this connection has come in to, you know, help you guys evolve. And your person feels like they're different as a result of meeting you. And that whether or not you guys are still in contact or not, this person still feels like you're their soulmate. You brought them to a next level of consciousness or healing, that you have set them on like a soul-searching journey, like you have awakened them in ways. You have gotten them more spiritual. You've gotten them smarter and also more authentic as well. It does feel like your person, I mean, they could be seeing that in you, because it is a soulmate dynamic is meant to change and help and evolve both individuals, but they're definitely feeling this, you know, about themselves as well. This person does feel like there was a very strong pull to you, and we can see this face in the background, somebody's ancestor, but certainly higher selves, guides, or spirit was guiding you guys to meet. It was no accident that you met, according to your person, okay? This is how they feel. And it could have even been a situation where you guys didn't like each other at first, especially if you're here for a friend or a relationship that started off as friends. Because often some of the best friends come of relationships where you guys were averse to one another at first, like you didn't really like each other at first. So that'll resonate for some, but not all. But definitely this person feels that you are a gift, and that no matter, you know, what metaphorical bloodshed has happened or conflicts in the connection, they feel like they still feel like that you're a gift, and that you've changed them in important ways, and that they were meant to meet you. Okay, so let's set that over to the side, and let's get into the fairy tale deck, because that wanted to be read today. And I'm trying not to go card crazy because I am on a time schedule, but I want to honor the cards and let them talk. So for group one, Spirit, everyone who tuned into group one, and how does their person really feel about group one today? We've got words. Number 28, fairies. So number 28 could be a significant number for you guys. It reduces to 1. So maybe, you know, 1 and 5 are compatible. They're both odd numbers. Maybe one of you use a 5, life path, the other a 1. But it also talks about that you, like I said, some of you are very charming and leaders. 1 is the number of a leader as well. Like your person feels like, you know, you're very much an individual. They could be wanting you to take lead in the situation. We've got brother and sister at the back of the deck. Transformation, number 27, which is a very spiritual number. It's also an odd number, and I was guided to look at that, and that goes along with that first card, that your person feels like as their soulmate, you have changed them, transformed them, or maybe even that this connection is undergoing a transformation. So I really just feel like this person has words that they'd like to say to you. I am getting that your person is, if this is you, then take it that way, but I really feel this goes along with, for the majority of you, your person. There's a serenity and a purity, also a compassion and the mental clarity that I'm picking up from her eyes. Maybe your person has really lovely eyes, light colored or blue eyes. And then we've got dragonflies here, butterflies as well, more transformation. And that this is a spiritual connection. And that there is something, you know, pure and whole about this connection. This person could be wanting to protect you, because I am getting a vibe too that your person could be Cancer or have it strong in their chart. There's somebody that's in tune with their feelings. They could be very nurturing. Cancers, regardless of your person's sign, this is their energy, and they are very protective people. Regardless of their sex, they are nurturing, like a mother figure, but also like they can be like a father figure, somebody that again, who is in touch with their feminine side as well as their masculine side. And they feel like your family, so you guys are part of the same soul tribe. Whether your person's highly spiritual and would use these words or not is besides the point. It's this closeness that they feel with you, that they feel like you guys are soulmates, and that it's beyond words, this connection. So using the emotional barometer cards, let's get into those now too. does group one's person feel about group one? How does group one's person feel about group one, please, Spirit? Nope. We've got solitary. Okay. So I'm being drawn to this third paragraph here. Yeah. It says, we the ones who are asphyxiated without periods by ourselves take other people very seriously, perhaps more seriously than those in the uncomplicated ranks of the endlessly gregarious. We listen closely to stories, we give ourselves to others, we respond with emotion and empathy. This was just going along, like this is what I said about this person's nurturing kind of Cancer-like approach or feeling towards you. Like if you're, you know, that way, then it's you, but this is how they feel. Like they listen closely to you, they listen to your words. Maybe you do that for them, but this is a serviceable person, wants to give to you. Maybe you've given to each other, because I'm getting a watery vibe between you guys. One where you guys respond to each other's emotionality and have empathy for one another, or you did in the past, okay? Maybe this person feels like this is something you could have together in the future. And it says, but as a result, we cannot keep swimming in company indefinitely. So it's like, if this person has pulled back their energy, then it's because they need time to themselves. They start to feel suffocated because they are so tuned into you. And if you've done that, if you've pulled back your energy, then this is what they're thinking about. This is how they feel. They feel like you're the type of person that needs your space because you can't just keep up being outgoing all the time, or you know, you can't stay tuned into each other's energy all the time because it gets to be a bit much. And when you guys are together, though, you really are in tune with each other, listening to each other's stories, words, and just really tapped into each other's emotionality. So let's get into some more of this. If the reading is resonating, please hit that like button. The like button does help the reading to reach more viewers who'd be interested in watching the reading. Thanks to those of you who regularly do that, and my subscribers too, of course. Thank you. So, group one's person, Spirit. All right, here we go. Let's get these nice and shuffled. What else does group one's person feel about group one and or this connection? What does group one's person feel about group one? And feel and think about group one, please. We've got the King of Wands. Somebody here could be fire sign, have it strong in their chart. We've got Three of Swords, air sign energy as well. And we've got the Six of Wands, more fire sign energy. Honorable mention, the High Priestess, that goes along with that Cancer and Piscean energy that I was picking up, as well as the spiritual nature of this connection. You guys could be communicating telepathically. Somebody here could actually be downright psychic. I did just hear dark empath. I hope that nobody here is a dark empath, but disregard if it doesn't resonate. You'll know what that means if it resonates. But for the most part, it feels like it is like you guys have a spiritual and psychic connection, could be dreaming about one another as well. We've got Two of Wands at the back of the deck here, and that is showing their person is, they're watching you. Okay, they're looking at you, they're looking to the future. They feel anxiety about their future because maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, a decision whether to progress this connection or keep working on it. Or there is perhaps this person also is waiting, waiting to hear from you. Like I said, some of them are waiting to hear from you, or waiting for you to say certain words to them that would put their minds at ease. That's what I'm getting. So with that King of Wands energy, this is somebody that is very passionate. It's a bold leader, powerful, charming, and courageous. I do feel like this is, your person feels this way about you, okay? Even though we don't have the Knight of Wands here, I'm seeing Prince Lear on his horse, and then we've got this fire energy. It reminds me of the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, you guys could have been in and out of each other's lives. At least for a portion of you, you have been the one that's been in and out of this person's life. But again, if it's the other way around, flip it. And so this could be an on again, off again, passionate type relationship. And again, this is from your person's perspective of how they feel. So maybe they feel like they've been in and out of your life. Just take it how it resonates, okay? General reading. But I do feel like your person feels like this has been or was an enjoyable, some of you are still together with this person, still interacting with them, that it is an enjoyable affair, right? That it's been exciting, but your person does question like the lasting potential of this. So this is why when I was reading the soulmate card, I didn't just take it straight as you guys are soulmates and that's it, right? I could have easily just said that meant you guys were meant to be together, or your person felt like you were the one for them and the only one. I did mention that your person felt like you guys are deeply connected and soulmates, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're meant to be together forever. So that means that your person is questioning this connection. It could have been because of heartbreak. This person could have suffered that with you or in the past, or this could be something that you already have gone through, or maybe for those that are in separation from this person. But I'm getting some of you are still with this person or dealing with them, and it could be on again, off again. And if that's the case, like whenever this happened, this on again, off again energy between the two of you, passionate but perhaps not very consistent or long lasting, it did cause hurt to your person. Or your person is thinking thoughts that are hurting their heart about this connection. They could be fearing, for those that are still with this person, that you guys are going to split up, or that this connection is not going to go anywhere. That's not going to progress. Okay, so if you're here, I feel like that's especially true if you're here for a fire sign or somebody strong with that in their chart, but it doesn't have to be, it could be for anybody. I'm just really drawn to this King of Wands here being next to this card. Like, it could be the King of Wands, you know, hurt you. But I am also getting a water sign energy as well. So this water sign hurts you, or you're the water sign that it's hurting, okay? Or you hurt them. So then with the Six of Wands here, this is showing me that this person does feel like you were the one that they could have had something more with. But they understand that this connection is not meant to be traditional. Like, it hasn't followed a traditional route. Maybe you guys are, you know, haven't gotten to the point where it's very serious or very traditional. It seems like this approach has a novel approach, like this connection is kind of original or creative, or somebody has a problem with, like, I'm hearing behaving themselves, but it could just mean a problem with like following traditional standards for like society's expectations for relationships, or one or both of you are having trouble like defining this relationship. I'm getting that as well. So I think though that this person, you know, they feel very supportive of you. Whoever this is, because one of you is more of a leader. One of you puts yourself out there more, and one of you is more extroverted. I am getting like for some of you, it is you, the viewer. And if that's the case, this person feels like they like supporting you. They want to nurture your leadership abilities. They actually want to see you win and give you recognition. They like to see you successful. If you're successful and they're watching from a distance and they see that, they are happy for you. So I'm getting that as well, okay? Anything else about that Six of Wands? Just that this person, I get that they want to move towards you. Like they want to move away from the heartache and they want to have success in this connection. Like ultimately that is what they would like, is to talk to you, send you a flirtatious message. They want to start something new with you or enter a new phase in the connection, but it will start with like, you know, dating, flirting, and then dating, and then seeing where it goes. If you're already in that phase, and just know that this person enjoys your company a lot. They feel like there's something playful, open, honest, and innocent about your guys' relationship. And they like that. They feel a passion and an attraction to you as well. else does this person feel about group 1, please? And this one's kind of wanting to come out. We've got 3 of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups. Lots of emotions. Lots of water energy. We've got the Ace of Swords. In the back of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. And I believe that card represents Jolene, if I'm not mistaken. That is Dolly Parton anyways, and so each of those cards do represent something. Although I can't find those cards right now to see what song that is. Maybe I'll link, if I have time, the entire playlist for the Heartstrings Tarot down below for anybody interested in what each song is represented by these cards. But what that's telling me here, the 7 of Cups, is showing the daydreaming going on, the thinking about one another, but also like kind of a little bit of skepticism about the best path forward in this connection. Like maybe somebody's being a bit of a perfectionist. Maybe your person feels like you are being a bit of a perfectionist. Especially if you guys need to get back together. Maybe they think that you would be too perfectionist to accept any love offers that they presented, or that what they have to offer is not good enough for you. Some others of you, this person feels like you are quite childlike, that you maybe would be defensive towards them unless you knew exactly how this was going to go, and there are no guarantees. And what else am I getting? I'm getting a lot for this card. That you're idealistic and kind of childlike in that sense, like kids like to daydream and stuff, and fantasize. And this is what this person is picking up or saying like they feel about you, okay? Because I did get that Neptune energy for you, and your person feels like that about you. So with the 3 of Cups, this person wants to have fun with you. They want to get together. They do want to reconcile with you if you are apart. For many of you, they do want to reconcile with you. Others of you, they are like, I'm getting for a portion of you that they do want, like the reconcile part will not be applicable, because for some of you, you're currently seeing this person, or this is a newer person that you've never been with before. And in that case, this person wants an emotional new beginning with you. If enough time has passed, it'll feel like a new relationship. So this person like has a lot of feelings for you with all this Cups energy. And they do want to get together, go out on a date, enjoy your company, maybe be like in a celebratory mood with you, do something fun together, right? Kick up your heels and have a good time, okay? And if this person doesn't seem like they're feeling that way, you know, I think they're afraid of their emotions for you, for some of you. For some of you, I'm actually getting you're afraid of your emotions. So even though this person wants to get together with you, you might want that as well, but there is some aspect of you that is afraid of what could happen, and a little afraid of your emotions and stuff. So that's just something that I guess Spirit wants you to reflect on to even bring it up. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, it is a love offer coming in, and this person wants to, they want to talk to you. They recognize that you might not be that receptive to speaking with them, or that this conversation may not go, you know, very smoothly, because you guys are that soulmate energy, which, you know, does mean that you guys are catalysts for one another, and that conflicts can arise to help you grow and all of that. This person knows that for whatever reason, that maybe they have to be careful in their approach with you, and how they say things too. But they do want to come forward and be direct with you and let you know about some new idea they have for this connection, or some truth that they've discovered, some clarity they've gotten on this connection, especially if they were the one that's been confused. They want to let you know what they think, right? And they're not sure, like they feel like maybe you will be sharp towards them, especially if you're the more fiery of the two, or that they might say something in a way that, you know, that comes across a little more harsh than they intend, what they would really intend in anything that they want to say to you. And in this love offer that they want to give to you. This romantic change they want to initiate in the connection to like move it forward, progress it. What they would really want is for it to be taken as their passion for you, right? Because Ace of Swords is like the Ace of Wands. They're both phallic symbols, draw your own conclusions, but the swords is sharp, right? It can protect or it can strike down, so it's a little bit trickier than Wands. This person would want to come across romantic and passionate, but there is this feeling that maybe words could get sharp when they try to share some truth with you. So even if they wanted to come towards you romantically and say, let's go out together, let's go on a date, let's go to a party, or whatever this Three of Cups is representing, there's this little bit of concern or knowledge that maybe it might not be taken the right way. And I can't believe that clock went off already. I would talk to you guys all day if I could, especially if I was only doing one reading, but I'm doing 3+ extended, so bear with me. And if this sounds like your situation, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to read your comments. I love reading your guys' comments, especially when you tell me bits about your story that let me know, you know, how it's reflected in the reading, and it helps, like, just, I'm curious, so I like to read them when they resonate. I just saw the Nine of Cups, so more Cups energy coming out. I'm going to try this deck because I haven't used it in a while, and I'm interested to see. It usually has its own kind of personality, this deck. I don't say that about all of my decks. This one does for some reason. So let's see what it says. How does Group 1's person feel or think about Group 1 right now, please, Spirit? Got the Four of Wands. We've got the Five of Cups. And we've got the Two of Swords. And at the back of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So that was what I was saying about that Ace of Swords. This person does have concerns that they might not be able to, well, one thing they're concerned about is that this connection is over for those that are in separation. Another concern they have is that if you guys are still together, or even if you're not, that changes need to be made in the situation. But that maybe those changes will not occur, or that this transformation that this soulmate relationship has created may actually have changed you guys in ways that will ultimately lead to the ending of the connection. You know, when you grow, sometimes you grow apart. So that's another thing this person's concerned about, is learning that. But, you know, the Nine of Swords usually represents somebody that is making a mountain out of a molehill, and usually worrying more than they need to. So, and I think your person, especially the more masculine one in the situation, they do have a tendency to get too much in their head. And so when that happens, they worry about things that might not necessarily even come to pass. And if you're resonating with that, then stop worrying and thinking the worst, because you can actually create the thing you're afraid of happening. You can actually create your fears if your worries are excessive. So I'm being guided by Spirit to say that to you. But yeah, they want you instead to listen to your intuition and to be, cultivate a positive mindset and imagination about the situation. So your person feels with this Four of Wands that they definitely want to have a reunion with you. If you guys are together, they want to take it to the next level. They could even want to marry you for some, or move in together, because the Four of Wands is where passion meets commitment. Also, I'm getting, again, a party or like some social event. This person just likes to be in your company. They really enjoy you. Like I said before with that solitary card, I'm feeling solitary. It's like, regardless of if you guys have to go within yourselves once in a while to recharge your batteries and to like kind of reflect and like do your own thing for a while, it's not because you don't enjoy each other's company, because you guys really do, and your person feels like you guys connect very well, especially emotionally, and that they just love spending time with you. They love the quality time that you two have shared, and they want to share more quality time with you. There is, again, this concern and worry that, especially, you know, if there has been, some sort of like lack of support in the connection or breakup or anything, that there might not be able to be a recovery. There is this fear that maybe this is the end. But as we can see, there's 2 cups behind this person. So whoever is thinking that this might be the end, whether it's you or your person, this, you know, this isn't the end. The love and the mutual feelings are still there between the 2 of you. I see that, you know, there may have been extremes that need to be balanced, but with patience, those can be balanced. And there is still potential for you guys to come into union as partners. You might even be twin flame soulmates if you resonate with that. But we already know that you're at least soulmates, and this is a spiritual connection. So we've got the 2 of Swords here. And this would want to come out in reverse. And so what it's basically talking about is just like making a decision. Stop wasting time and just make a decision already. So if your person, like if you're the one that's been on the fence about this connection, they want you to make a decision already. And it's just like, you need to just like chop chop. And if it's them that's needed to make a decision, or they're the ones that have been stagnating the connection, overthinking things, then they know that, that they need to, and they have. For some of your people that actually have, they have reflected on the fact that one of the issues for them has been their own inability to commit in the connection, or your inability to commit, take how it resonates. But likely it's your person's inability to commit, or struggling with that, and or struggling in other life areas where they feel overwhelmed. And so, but I'm getting to that this person, I think they feel like, honestly, this person worries that they will overwhelm you, or that they do overwhelm you presently. Like you guys have your individual differences and extremes that you like each go to. Nobody's perfect. Like everyone has their issues. And one of the issues that your person feels is that they are overwhelming. Let's get a clarifying card, please. Show us what we need to see about that. 2 of Swords. Okay. We've got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, that they've kind of got like a dreamy imagination about this connection, and they really want to, I mean, I'm getting that your person actually does want to end up in a commitment. They do want to expand. Some of them really want to travel. If you guys live at a distance, they want to close the distance, travel, journey, or have you journey towards them. This person, though, I feel like they're waiting and wanting more, but they are afraid that you know, what they want and their very passionate energy towards you is too much for you. So I don't know why that's coming through, but that is coming through. And if that doesn't resonate, then don't take it. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like this person with the Hierophant at the back of the deck, Taurus energy, that this person actually does want like a commitment. So if they said that they didn't, then that's not true. Or maybe this is just not the reading for you. But I am getting like you guys have had something of a on again, off again type relationship. Friends with benefits or casual or something for some of you. And maybe that is the way that you guys both wanted it, or maybe they acted like they wanted it that way. The truth is that they actually are looking to the future and wanting to expand the connection. And they're wanting to settle down, and for a traditional connection. So there's some way that there's like this lack of you guys meeting in the middle, this lack of understanding. There's some sort of a disconnect here, because it feels like you guys kind of want the same things, but you're both like acting like you're cool with making things up as you go along, and not necessarily subscribing to any sort of predetermined plan of action regarding your guys' relationship, right? You're acting like you're cool with casual when you're not. You both want the same thing. So that's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to get a couple of messages from your person, then I'm going to take it over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below. I really want to dive deeper into this, and we will get the outcome over there, which will be the big message from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know, as well as the future of this connection. So we'll see what's going to happen. But over here, we're going to get some messages from this person. So Group 1's person, if they had no fear, no filter, Spirit, what would they say to Group 1? How do they really feel or think about Group 1 right now? I'm taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. We've got, I'm an introvert that needs time alone and space to recharge. That's all. It's nothing against you. Then this turned over as well. Give me time to think. I promise to get back to you. And this one turned over as well. Your attention to detail is very impressive and I find it attractive. Okay. So, this person is just saying that, give them time and they'll get back to you. It's especially true if you have messaged this person or if the ball's in their court, that they will get back to you in time. They are taking charge of the connection though, because it's like they're done with this miscommunication or this disconnect. They want it to be on the right track. They don't want it to be where you guys are in that Seven of Cups energy, not really knowing, you know, what the heck is going on or where the other one stands and things like that. It's like, I think this is what this person has been considering, like what they've done up till now or what you've collectively done, what you've both done has not worked. It has not produced the fulfillment or the support that you both or each have wanted. And so in order to have this beautiful Two of Cups, which is romantic love and partnership, a real partnership, and can lead to something more like marriage in the future, then this person needs to come clean and say, you know, what they really feel, and that is that they do want to move forward with you. They do want to expand, like they are ready for more. And they're getting over their fear of commitment or, you know, whatever that's been making them struggle or feel overwhelmed. Whatever they've been conflicted about in this connection, they're aware of it now. They see it for what it is, and it's like they don't want to let that hold them back anymore. That's what I'm getting, okay? So follow me over to the extended, guys. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. If you would like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. And thank you to those of you who get private readings, those of you who follow me on Instagram, and for my patrons on Patreon. By the way, if you would like to watch the extended reading, I'm going to continue this over here, this reading over on Patreon. The link for Patreon is down below. And so go ahead and do that, or buy the readings a la carte. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Please hit that subscribe button, and you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video if you don't want to miss that. And I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So how does your person feel about you? We're going to look into it, how they feel, and perhaps how they think as well. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting here. So to start off with, I am getting that one of you is very impulsive. I'm getting some sort of Aries energy. So you could have that strong in your chart, but you don't have to. It is like an impulsive energy, like you've got Mars aspected in your chart. I think some of you do. Maybe you like to work out, or you're very passionate, very strong, or competitive even. But the main thing that I'm getting for one of you, whether it be you or your person, for a lot of you it's you, is that you're impulsive, okay? And for your person, I'm getting this energy of somebody that's a joker. Getting like Gemini energy. They could have that strong in their chart, don't have to. I'm also getting like Chiron and the 10th house type of energy. And it's interesting because when I got that, I looked it up and I saw that both Angelina Jolie and Kanye West have Chiron in their 10th house, and they're both Gemini. So for some of you, you really are dealing with somebody like that has those aspects. But main thing with Chiron represents healing. The 10th house represents Capricorn energy and reputation. So it's like this person, one of you is healing issues related to your reputation, your responsibilities, your relationship with authorities, or career, okay? And so I feel like for a lot of you, it actually is your person, and it feels like it's like a wound that they have, you know, that they need recognition, they need admiration. They might get it through being very playful or like a jokester or very funny. This is somebody that does care about their reputation and what other people think of them because of that Chiron in the 10th house. They have to create ways to feel validated because they've got wounding when it comes to their reputation, okay? So also this is somebody that fears like rejection or ridicule, and yeah, I'm just getting that as well, okay? So If this sounds like you're reading, then continue watching. Otherwise, choose another group or check out the playlist link down below for a different reading. But the card that we got for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle is the By the Book card, number 11. Okay, so we got elephants on there. Elephants are very intelligent. They are also, they have a long memory, or they're said to have like a long memory. So this could be somebody that you have known for a long time. For some of you, even years, maybe 11 years with that 11 there. But I am getting that this is somebody that is kind of like a clown. I really just get like this person is entertaining, where, you know, they're just silly and they're fun. But it is kind of like a mask that they wear, because really they're slowly but surely trying to, you know, get somewhere. I feel like this person wants to feel more whole and complete within themselves. This person may even want a family eventually, right? They do, just like, you know, how elephants are a tribe and they even take care of each other's offspring. It's like this person wants to be a part of a tribe, or they feel like they have to wear this mask of whatever kind of mask that they're wearing in order to be accepted by those they care about, so that they can feel like they're part of a family, okay? I'm also getting that your person feels like you are, maybe you are a little impulsive, and maybe you would benefit by doing things more by the book. Okay, so like this person would like you to maybe adhere more to the structures and the rules that are implemented by society or your family, your friends group, your workplace, whatever the case may be. Like that there are a certain way of doing things, and there's a time and place for things, and that they would like you to adhere to that more. Where maybe some of you are very rebellious, maybe some of you are like a little bit, I already said that you're impulsive, so it's like this person wants you to be more like, you know, by the book. That maybe that would make them feel more secure, since they're so insecure. So just take it how it resonates. So that's, we're going to set that aside. It's number 11 again. That could be, it's a spiritual number. This could be a spiritual connection, but also, you know, that could be a date as well that resonates for somebody. But I do feel like this is a connection where you guys are very different. You could even have had a relationship with this person, or be in one presently, but it is requiring patience. It feels like it's something that either you've been together a long time, or it just kind of feels like it, like you've been together for a long time, dealing with each other for a long time, or that you like will. Like there's this energy of that this connection, maybe it's been very testing, or your person has felt tested by this connection, and it feels like to them like this has gone on for like longer than it has. But it's a general reading, as always. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. So I'm going to use the Fairy Tale deck, because I was called to use this as well, to find out more about how this person feels about group 2. Could even be that this person wants you to follow their rules, to submit to their ways of doing things as well. That could be as well with that by the book. This one's trying to turn over Sleeping Beauty Awakening. Okay. Maybe this person wants you to wake up when they wake up. Maybe they wake up earlier than you do, or they have more of a set schedule. I'm getting that as well. But let's go ahead and get this for group 2 spirit. How does this person feel about group 2? This one's coming out, and we've got the Frog Prince Intimacy. So that is number 12, and that breaks down to a 3. And intimacy is the issue here. I do feel like this person, like I get that they do feel insecure, and they try to compensate for that by being entertaining or funny. Some of them might be less attractive, or feel like you are out of their league. There could be, like I said, there's differences between you. Maybe one of the differences is that one is much more attractive than the other, or your person just feels like they're less attractive than you. So I really feel, though, that you guys do have something in common. You see how their eyes are the same color. So maybe you guys have the same color eyes, or there's something about your eyes that are similar. But I feel like you guys do underneath have some sort of permanence. There's something practical, grounded, and permanent about your guys' connection, as well as healing as well. And even though, regardless of like how long you've been together, the status of the relationship at present, that does feel like this is a connection of underlying stability between the two of you, or permanence. I keep getting this like feeling of it being a longer lasting thing, even if it hasn't been. So the intimacy, though, you know, it is what it is, talking about like a bond, like something, maybe you guys are very comfortable with one another, or as the relationship develops, you're going to be, there's a sense that you understand that you guys can really communicate and express yourselves naturally and openly with one another. Is this energy of that this bond exists, even if it's early stages in the relationship, that there is this something about you guys that is special, that is unique, that is different, okay? That is more than, sort of like more than meets the eye. And your person feels that way. How else does this person feel about group 2? Using my emotional barometer cards. Just saw 333 on the clock, so maybe look that up. I think this person, I think you guys have a lot of fun with one another. And that's part of the reason why you guys came into each other's lives, because even though this person might act like they have a lot of fun with people, because they want acceptance, that a lot of the times that is just an act. Whereas with you, they actually genuinely do have fun and do feel like you guys connect in a special kind of way. With it, 333 can also mean that there's a decision that's needing to be made here as well. And so maybe there's been some sort of anxiety in the connection about what is actually the right path for this connection to take. And I also feel like this person feels like you were a prayer answered for them, because you do have a unique connection. You do make them feel more comfortable. There is something about your connection where you guys connect differently than where they connect with other people, which you may or may not be aware of. Like, it's just like they don't have to act so much, right? They don't have to tap dance as much for you for your approval. It's like you approve of them, or you enjoy them the way that they are more than other people do. Group 2's person. How do they feel about group 2? And we've got solitary, and I think that did come out in the previous group, group 1. We've also got sensual as well. Kind of goes along with intimacy for me. So which one of these is more important to the reading spirit? The solitary card here. Just draw into this first paragraph. So how does this person feel? They're feeling solitary. Because our culture places such a high value on sociability, it can be deeply awkward to have to explain how much at certain points we need to be alone. So I feel like this person likes to be alone with you. Like, if you guys are with one another or not, it's like you're the type of person they could enjoy a comfortable silence with, or just spending time with, where they don't feel like they have to be on all the time. Like, I'm really drawn to that first part where it just says, because our culture places such a high value on sociability, it can be deeply awkward to have to explain how much at certain points we need to be alone. So this person feels like with you, they can be alone, and they don't have to feel awkward about that fact, and they don't have to act and try to be like the funny guy or the funny girl or be very sociable. You know, they have to be on all the time when they're with you. Others of you, for a you know, portion of you, this person might be saying, like, if they have withdrawn from the connection, you know, it's not personal, it's because they just need time to recharge their batteries. They can't be on all the time, if that resonates, right? If you're somebody that, you know, they feel like they have to be on all the time with. But for the majority, I feel like it's the other way around. Like, they don't feel like they have to be that way with you. So how does this person feel about group 2, please, Spirit? How does this person feel about group 2? Got 5 of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. Some of you could be earth signs or have it strong in your chart. 10th house is Capricorn energy. So your person could have Capricorn energy, be a Capricorn. We've got that Gemini energy with the Magician and the Four of Cups, water sign energy. At the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So I do feel like this person feels like they have been left out in the cold, and like they maybe don't have enough. When we're talking about Chiron and the 10th house energy, we're talking about somebody who is afflicted with regard to their career, their responsibilities, their accomplishments. So it could be this person just feels like they don't have enough to offer you, or that they would be or have been left out in the cold because they don't have enough to offer, or they just, you know, feel like they don't. They could have been left out in the cold by you for some other reason. Maybe you cut this person out for reasons totally unrelated to Pentacles energy, which is homework, money issues. Maybe it's something else, but some of you definitely have cut this person out, I feel, or they feel that way, okay? So regardless, I feel like this person is saying, you know, they feel that they're worried. They've experienced some sort of loss, emotional or financial. For some of you, it is both. It's actually both. If there's been a separation in this connection, especially if you were married or living with this person, for those odd few that might have experienced a long-term commitment with this person feels like they have been demoted. They feel like this separation has caused them emotional loss, as well as financial loss. It's very painful for them, but that obviously won't resonate for everybody. More largely for the general, it's like just this feeling of emotional and financial loss regarding you in this connection. And with that Four of Cups here, what this is showing me is that they just feel dejected. Like emotionally, they are looking to turn over a new leaf. And that's really what they need to be in this energy of, I mean, if they need to pick themselves up and start a new career, if they need to go back to school to study something new, they need to get real curious about that and start doing that. They need to be patient with themselves to say, hey, I can get myself out of these issues. Now, is that for what they're thinking about towards you guys? It could be that they're thinking about that you're in this boat where you're needing to start over. But for others of you, I do really feel like this person feels that their success has been delayed, or they've experienced some sort of loss and or setbacks, and in this connection as well. And that they're just not thrilled about that fact. They do feel like unfulfilled and stuff, and they really need to start thinking about, and they know it, they need to start thinking about starting over and overcoming their challenges. So with the Magician here, it does show that this person feels like having a new beginning, like turning over a new leaf. So it's like after this, so in terms of your guys' connection, after experiencing loss in this connection, then this person goes into their funk, and they don't feel like appreciating, you know, the things that still are going well in their life. They don't feel deep down inside, like regardless of how it looks on the surface, they just don't feel very appreciative of what's going on in their life. So even if you had tried to reach out to this person or anything like that, if they weren't receptive to it, it's because it's like they're depressed, they're down, but they there is an opportunity here for a new beginning with the Magician. And it's like whatever they're sitting here thinking about, they're not thinking only negative thoughts, because some of what they're thinking about is manifesting resources for them to focus on some creative new beginning and take some inspired action to make changes to the reality, where there is a project that's actually going to get going in their favor here. And it does show something happening, good news arriving, and movement forward. So will that be movement forward for this connection? I feel like this is more that this person will be moving forward slowly but surely out of their loss, out of their wounded 10th house energy, into achieving something that will make them into someone more successful, that will have something to offer you, right? To offer a connection. They don't have anything to offer right now. They don't feel like they do. They've experienced some loss. They're not happy about it, but they are conjuring up resources to take action on a new beginning. And once that gets going, you may be hearing about it. And this person's going to let you know that they're more ready for, you know, to show up in this connection. to maybe even commit, but they can't commit until they get this whole situation, this personal situation they're going through regarding their money, career, or their emotional life. And I said before, and I'm still saying it, that it's probably both. There's emotional and financial loss here that they need to get sorted before they can move forward or move towards you or communicate some of this to you, before they can make a commitment for sure. So this is kind of like how this person is feeling. You know about their situation. They're not talking about how they're feeling about you necessarily, because we already talked a little bit about that. We'll pull some more cards, but because this person is preoccupied with you know, getting themselves right before they can even think about, you know, whatever feelings they have for you. But let's see if we can get some more on the situation here. And if this is sounding like your situation and it's resonating, please hit that like button. Whenever you do hit the like button, it does help to promote the video so that it can reach more people and more people can find it who might want to watch it. So I appreciate that. I'm going to use the Heartstring Tarot to find out more on what Group 2's person really feels about Group 2. And we've got the just trying to figure out which one this is. This is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Janis Joplin. Some of you, this person really feels like you got it going on, like you're in your single power, you do well for yourself financially, like you might even have like luxuries that they don't have, or that, you know, or that maybe that you are somebody that has refined tastes that they would need to be on that level to be able to treat you right, to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. How else does this person feel about Group 2? We've got Blondie, 2 of Cups. And we've got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there he is. He's been wanting to come out. Slow and steady wins the race. This feels like this is something that's been going on for a long time. Maybe, you know, it hasn't, and this person has just been trying to heal their 10th house for a long time. In other words, trying to heal their money situation, trying to heal this need to try to impress other people. They're trying to heal these insecurities that actually make them feel like they're not good enough, or that prevent them. Some of them have a fear of success, so they just keep manifesting you know, situations where they're not successful. Maybe things start off with a bang, and things look like they're going really well for them, and then suddenly it takes a turn for the worse, and it's like they just failure after failure for some of them. But you know, this is all part of the path of the Knight of Pentacles, because he's slow and steady, but he's very determined. And so this is your person, and this is how they're feeling. At the back of the deck, we've got the Page of Swords. So this person is skeptical. They are probably watching you from a distance. They are worried maybe that you would judge them or think critically, or that you do think critically of them. Some of you do, because you cut this person out for some of you. And this person is like feeling badly about that. And they're trying to learn from, you know, any conflicts in the connection. And they're maybe even projecting. Maybe you haven't judged or criticized this person, but they're imagining and thinking that you would, or that you do, because they're not doing as well as you. For many of you, they do see you as this 9 of Pentacles energy, which I'm trying to see what song that is, because each of these, 9 of Pentacles is Summertime, so anybody that wants to look that up. And then the 2 of Cups, though, this person feels like the 2 of Cups about you, and that song is Dennis, and maybe I'll link this down below. But 2 of Cups is emotions. This person has emotions for you. Yeah, they definitely look at you like you are Queen of Wands, regardless of gender and sign. They feel like you're very fiery. We're getting that fire sign energy again, feisty, confident, and self-assured. And that you are very like self-sufficient and doing well for yourself. And like, what do you need them for? They just bring you down at this time. They're not doing as well as you. They're not as secure as you and who they are. They're not secure financially, many of them, you know, or they're not where they want to be, to say the very least, even if you think they're doing better than what they actually are, or maybe they're doing okay, but they don't feel like they are. So this person's wanting, there's still this energy of 9 of Pentacles. not thinking about love, holding you in a very high regard, having feelings for you, but not focusing on that because they have places to go and things to do. Like they need to get themselves together. They need to resolve this Chiron in the 10th house type energy and become more of a reliable person. And they're hoping that, you know, you will be patient with that, but they have hard work to do and they're trying to be patient. But as they're doing that, they are keeping an eye on you, learning what they can learn, and kind of wondering if you know what they're going through, and if you did, like, what do you think of it? Are you critical of them? Are you judging them? And just anything else about that? Yeah, they just feel like they can't, for many of you, they just can't stop thinking about you. Like it hurts them to think about you or to watch you or to check you out whatever way they can. And it hurts them to think that maybe you're judging them, or that, you know, if you have cut them out, then they're thinking, you know, it hurts them to think that maybe this is final, that you've like had a wake-up call, that you're too good for this person. You know that now, and you're not ever going to deal with them again, or that this isn't going to go anywhere because of that. It does hurt them to think that, but they can't stop watching you. They can't stop thinking about you and wondering about you and trying to learn more about you, okay? And they know that, I think that through their connection with you, they are learning about how to be an equal partner and how to give equally in terms of effort and like resources to have a mature adult relationship with someone where, you know, you guys both bring something to the table, where you guys both can put into the connection equally. It's like they're trying to learn from you, and they're looking at you as an example of how to do that. Right? So they're learning from you. Okay. So we got a couple of these. And then I wanted to get from this deck as well. Then we'll get some messages, and then I'll have to take it over to the extended, where we're going to get the outcome or the big message from Spirit on where this connection is going in the future, what you need to know now, more messages, and all of that, okay? So for group 2, how else does group 2's person think about them and feel about them right now, please? Yeah, there it is. So I was just talking about the burdensome. And the 10 of Wands in terms of relationships means putting in the equal effort, being able to carry somebody else's burden as well as your own in this person. It's like they're beating a dead horse. They feel like that every time that they try to get ahead in life, they just keep running into a dead end. And they could even feel this way about your relationship, or they think, you know, they're just looking at you. I feel like they're really just thinking about you, and then feeling like, what would you think if you knew them better, or that they were going through certain challenges? And if you do know about it, it does like worry them, and they don't want to worry you because they know you deserve the 10 of Cups. They hold you in high regard. They have feelings for you, and they feel like the feelings are mutual, but the effort and the resources, can the effort and the resources that they bring to the table be mutual? Like, can they meet you where you're at and be on your level? Like, how hard would that be for them? Is that something they can do? So let's put this down and see what else. So if this person's taking a break from this connection right now, if they are withdrawing their energy, or if they're just like acting like they're all free and having a good time and like they're being a jokester and stuff like that, it's just because they're so burdened by their challenges. This is challenges they've had since before they knew you, and like the fact that they have you, it makes them want to get themselves sorted out, you know, all the faster and all the better. But, you know, a Knight of Pentacles is a Knight of Pentacles, and it's going to take as long as it takes for him or her to be in a position to be an equal partner with you, to give you what they feel you deserve. So it's just, it is what it is, whether they like it or not. So they just try to, I feel like, distract themselves or make themselves feel better by just like, you know, trying to keep things light and trying to be playful and trying to think about it too much. But it does burden them. The status of the connection, or their inability to give to the connection, it does burden them. Yeah, they want to do justice to this connection. We've got the Hanged Man at the back of the deck. So for some of you, this is in stagnation. This person has withdrawn. It's like they're making the sacrifice. Like, don't think that if you guys aren't together or if they're not engaging fully in this connection, you know, that they're just having a great old time because that's the act that they put on. You know, maybe sometimes they do, sure, but for the most part, they're feeling like this about it, you know, in their head, worried, losing sleep about it, trying to figure out the best path forward. They do feel the sacrifice of this connection. They would like to do justice to this connection. Some of them could be stuck in a marriage or a commitment, but that won't resonate for everyone. So just take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't. But others of them are thinking, you know, that you are a possible marriage partner, somebody they could commit to in the future. They daydream or fantasize about that, but they also are confused as how to make that happen because of the circumstances that they're in, where they feel sort of impotent, you know, like nothing they do works or pans out the way that they want, like they just are beating a dead horse and all the things already said. So they really want to be able to be someone that you can look up to. They could be going for financial advice, spiritual advice, talking to an older person, a wiser person for advice and guidance. They could be dealing with the law, legalities, and getting communication about that. Some of them could actually be in trouble with the law or have been, and they are coming out of that and starting over after some sort of like issues, you know, related to that. Could be anything. So not all of this is about you. Again, this person is feeling like they do want to communicate with you. They do want to move forward with you, but they know they have to change. They know that they have to wisen up and they need to stop making hasty decisions and grow in their wisdom. They might be smart, but sometimes they're not very wise, or they don't always think of the consequences of their actions, and they're not, so for those reasons they're not entirely ready, and they would need you to be more flexible and tolerant with them, or maybe they need to be that way with themselves, but they're just sort of like hard driving themselves to try to get ahead or get somewhere, and it's like they're going nowhere fast, and that is disappointing to them because they can't give fully to this connection, and you deserve everything. They think you're beautiful. They have feelings for you. They want to give more to you. You're very generous yourself, and you have a lot to offer and give. Many of you are doing quite well for yourselves, and you don't have the insecurities this person has. At least they don't feel like you do, and they can't even like match that. So that's what we're getting there. Let's get some messages before taking it to the extended. What would Group 2's person say if they had no fear, no filter, please, about how they feel for Group 2? I'm extremely grateful for my many blessings, and I can see me sharing some of them with you. So they do want to be in this place. Like everything that they've gotten, they worked really hard for. And this is, if they have withdrawn from this connection, it's because they want to get to a place where they can say this to you, like earnestly, like I'm blessed, I'm as blessed as you, and so now I can share with you what I have achieved. And this person could have a lot, but maybe they're being a little bit perfectionist, you know. They want more than what they've got, and they want to be able to be very abundant so they can share some of those blessings with you. We've got, I appreciate how well we connect intellectually and that we keep focused and proper when it's called for. Yeah, it's like this person wants somebody that can be a friend as well as a lover and a partner, right? This person is wanting somebody that sort of is on the same page as them intellectually, shares their ideas and their interests. You know, right now they're not letting their emotions get the better of them. They're taking a head over heart approach because they, like I said, they're working on themselves. I do think they keep an eye on you and they think about you, but they're also trying to be intentional and strategic about their path and what they're doing and this relationship, as well as like their future, and getting more done is what I'm hearing, but getting you know, just accomplishing more. One more message, please, from Group 2's person. How do they feel about Group 2? Okay, your otherworldly beauty is so delicate and humble. It has captured my heart. So yeah, this person feels like you just have so much to give. Like you're just a lovely person, inside and out. Very nurturing, healing, and supportive. And I'm holding my composure and staying cool and calm. I prefer to not allow my emotions to get the best of me. Yeah, that goes along with this energy. This person very much does want to hold their composure with you. You know, take a head over heart approach, because they don't want to let their emotions get the better of them, because they are trying to accomplish something. They just don't feel. Some of them feel depressed. Some of them feel like I said, impotent, like ineffective. They feel like they're not good enough. Like maybe you're ignoring them, or they feel like life in general ignores them, or opportunities ignore them. It's like they feel like they have more work to do to get somewhere in life. Okay. So this is what I've got for you, Group 2. I'm going to take it over to the extended. Link for that will be down below. Thanks to my patrons and Instagram followers. You can watch the extended a la carte, or you can get it as a patron. And so if this is your reading, let me know in the comment section. And please do hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications so you don't miss my next video. If this didn't resonate, feel free to choose another group, or check out the playlist link down below. Excuse me. But over in the extended, we're going to get the outcome, like I said, where we're going to look at the future of this connection. We're going to get a bunch of different cards as well to find out more about how this person feels about you, and some more messages too. So I'll see you over there if you're going. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got your reading. I got your card pre-shuffled, a couple of decks here that I'm going to pull from. Today's reading is, how do they feel about you? So your person of interest, how do they feel and think about this connection? We'll see what comes out. And see, you know, I know that some previous groups, sometimes their person feels like talking more about themselves and the connection, or the connection and like the predicament, because that's what's going on, and that's the most pressing concern on their mind at the time of the reading. So just bear that in mind, and hopefully this person will talk more about you specifically and obviously like what you want to hear, but I will be honest with you and tell you what I'm getting. So the first card that I pulled for you guys, well, first let me tell you what I'm picking up on. I'm getting first house energy for the viewer. Okay, so I've got 2 individual energies here. Regardless of the label that I give each energy, it can be switched around if it sounds like it's vice versa or the other way around. But for the viewer, I'm getting that you guys are just like nice people. Okay. I'm not just saying that. Previous group felt like a little bit less than nice, or at least one of the energies was you guys actually just feel like nice people. I'm getting first house energy for you as well. Some of you are quite philosophical and self-aware, and you guys could have like a very consciousness sort of energy about you, or you're like growing in your consciousness. Some of you do have a healthy ego, and that's okay. We're humans. We all have egos. Self-image is important to you. Or like I said, this could be the other way around. It could be your person, okay? So the first house is ruled by Aries, so you could have that strong in your chart, but don't have to. Bottom line, you're a nice person, and you have a good amount of awareness, self-awareness, okay? And the person that I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting for your person, Group 3, is like Aquarius energy. Somebody that I'm actually getting struggling musician pretty strongly. So whether this person does that as a career, or it's a hobby or an interest, that's what I'm picking up on. Maybe they just really like music. Also, I'm getting this person could be a little bit victimizing, the type that could take advantage or have taken advantage of you. I hope that's not the case, but it's like, it's that sort of an energy where this person is, maybe they don't even intend to do it, but they're so sort of like in their own world and engaged in like their interests, or in this case their art or their music, that, you know, this relationship could fall by the wayside, or get like kind of, you know, kind of I don't want to trigger anybody, but like walked on at times, maybe, okay? So that's what I'm getting, the two energies that I'm getting. And so if this sounds like you're reading, feel free to continue to watch. Otherwise, choose another group or check out the playlist down below for another reading. But the card that we got from the pre-shuffled cards was from the Oracle, number 4, Higher Power, okay? So I'm really drawn to the light coming from her forehead. And see how she's got this person in her heart, like this face. So it looks like the feminine energy is recognized like pretty quickly, that this person, the person of interest, is like a soulmate. It's somebody that they feel like a spiritual connection with. I'm getting to that this could be your person. For some of you, your person actually feels most connected to spirit when they are doing their art or playing their music or listening to their music, whatever it is that they're doing that is, I'm getting like a Bob Marley sort of vibe for some of them, where he was an Aquarius and he was very philosophical and higher consciousness focused. He was not victimizing as far as I know, but I don't know much about his personal life. But he did have sort of this very futuristic, surprising sort of breakthrough mentality about things and about the world, and quite philosophical and wise. And so I get like this person, whatever they do their music or do their art or listen to it, then they become very enlightened, or they feel very connected. They could even be connecting with you through music, like particular songs that they like to listen to, and then they think about you. Or maybe this is something you guys have in common, a favorite song or something like that, or like the same kind of genre of music. But I'm getting to, for some of you, not all of you, that this person feels like you have some like growing to do, some evolution to do regarding like your spiritual growth. I don't know if this is a religious person or they have particular spiritual views, but this person feels kind of like, you know, that a little bit of that Uranus energy of feeling like, you know, they could have a little bit of a God complex sometimes, thinking that, you know, they alone understand the mysteries of the universe, or, you know, are connected to their higher power. So this feels like this person kind of feels like, you know, that maybe you have some awakening to do regarding like getting more connected to your higher power. Maybe they want you to be more artsy like they are, or just more like far out like they are. But I feel like a lot of you are very sort of like just normal, nice people, and you are, you do feel like a spiritual connection to this person, but you might be a little bit more in your ego than this person is, or that's just how they feel about it. And they feel like you have growth and evolution to do in that area. So they do feel this as a spiritual connection as well. And there's just this energy of them sort of like questioning whether or not you are really in your true nature, or if you are more just projecting an image that you feel like you need to project in order to feel stable, or in order to get along at work, or just in order to get along in life. Okay, so just take it how it resonates. And again, it can be the other way around. It's a general reading, so just take what resonates. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into these cards here, the Healing with Fairies. Actually, this is Fairy Tale Oracle. So think about your person, angel, spirits, and guides. For those who chose group 3, how does your person really feel about them right now? Show us what we need to see to understand. Show us what we need to see. How does group 3's person feel about them right now? Group 3's, oh, there we go. We've got Thumbelina, Expectations, number 4. So we've got 2 4s here. 4 is a number of stability, and I do get like kind of like a Taurus vibe from that. So somebody here could have that strong in their chart. Don't have to, but how does this person feel about you? They feel like you have some expectations for this connection. They feel that I'm really drawn to her eyes and just sort of like this innocence. Maybe you guys blush when this person flirts with you or makes eye contact with you. I know I'm getting that for. Also, this person feels like you are a loyal person, that you are insightful, that you are inspired, that you are independent, but maybe you're just not true to yourself. Like Thumbelina, the story of her, she's kind of like trying to find her way in life, so she lets herself be redirected by different events and different characters in the story. And it's like the whole story of her is just about her finding her true nature and like learning to sort of stand up for what she really wants and like learning who she really is. So this is how this person feels about you, okay? That that there's something innocent about you, and that you are coming into like your own power and like learning more about who you really are and what you really want, and you're getting more grounded as well. Some of you are quite practical. This person feels like you are a practical person. They do have this affection for you. I'm definitely getting like feelings of love or affection. This person does feel that you could be quite intuitive as well because of this higher power card. They feel like an intuitive connection with you. But they also feel like you are focused and stable too. So this person feels like you're focused, you're stable, that you guys are intuitively connected, that you are still learning to come into your own. Maybe you're younger than this person or younger at heart. You know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So even if you're not an Aries, it's just symbolic of the fact that it's like the baby of the zodiac, and maybe, you know, this, according to this person, like you've got growing up to do, or like coming into your own. Like there's still things you're learning about yourself. Whether this is true or not, this is how they feel. There's something innocent and something about you that they feel is still developing regarding like you coming into your true power. So let's go ahead and get from the emotional barometer cards. How does this person feel about group 3, please, Spirit? I'm hearing very naive. You think you're a little bit naive, but I also think they think you're very passionate and that you're brave, but that you don't necessarily need to use that bravery a lot because your life has gotten to a place where you're it's pretty consistent, pretty stable. So it's like maybe you're in a comfort zone. This person knows that you've got that fire in you, though. If you needed to use it, that courage, you have that. So your person's saying that they're feeling loving. So towards you, isn't that what I was saying about this person feeling like love or affection towards you? So this is validation of that. Thank you, Spirit, that this person does feel like lovingly towards you. And you're the only group that got this card today. So the paragraph that I'm drawn to on this card for you guys is, from this point of view, status is nothing. Possessions don't matter. Grievances lose their urgency. If certain people could encounter us at this point, they might be amazed at our transformation and at our newfound warmth and empathy. So this person really feels like you are warm and empathetic, and that you are not a materialistic person overly concerned with possessions, or that you're not anymore if you ever were. It could be talking about your person, because I'm getting again that Bob Marley sort of vibe of, you know, you just kind of like being very egoless and being very down home and enlightened and not worried about possessions and things like that. So it could be that vibe could be coming from you, your energy, or your person's energy. But this person is loving the fact that, you know, that they're not having to worry about certain things anymore. Like when they're with you, the world and its troubles and things like that is... I'm really drawn to this last sentence as well. But anyways, the world and its troubles is not as pressing to this person when they're with you, and they love the fact that you bring some sort of like warmth out in, you know, from within them. But it says the world reveals itself as quite a different place, a place of suffering and misguided effort, full of people striving to be heard and lashing out against others, but also a place of tenderness and longing, beauty and touching vulnerability. I think that goes along with you. It's like you, there's something about you that brings out like a softer, more tender part of this person. And even though sometimes they feel like success is narrowly defined, like especially if this person's struggling, trying to get like famous or just trying to succeed in their career, whatever that might be. If they're trying to become a successful musician or there's something else, this person is like, what they feel about you is that you're just like this lovely person who makes them like relax, calm down, slow down, and makes them feel just like warm and empathetic, and that maybe you are a warm and empathetic person, and so they feel lovingly towards that and towards you for those reasons. So now if this sounds like your story, let me know in the comment section down below, and please take a moment to hit that like button, because that does help the channel to grow, and it lets other people find this reading more easily, so for those that might benefit from watching the reading. And we're going to get some tarot cards on this and how this person feels about group 3. We've got the 7 of Swords. We've got the 7 of Wands. So 7-7. So spiritual connection. I think this person is pursuing their dreams. Maybe you are as well. This person might think that you're a little naive, but I think this person also feels like you're growing. Also, this could be an unexpected connection for some reason, or their feelings for you are unexpected. Yeah, their feelings for you have been unexpected. Like maybe they thought it was just going to be a passionate type thing. We've got more Aquarian energy at the back of the deck with the Fool. But yeah, maybe they just were thinking that this was going to be like, you know, just like a lighthearted sort of little adventure that they were going to take with you. That, I mean, this could be a newer connection, or they just keep it kind of lighthearted, and that they thought that this would be just like a fun thing to do, but now they're realizing that they have more feelings for you than maybe they had thought. Maybe could have even actually snuck up on them with that 7 of Swords. Like they were not expecting to care about you as much as they did, is what I'm getting, and as much as they do. Okay, which is good. It's like, I assume you want this person to care about you, and if that's the case, they do feel like, you know, they care about you more than they had expected to. I also get that this person wants to help you out, like to get you uncaged. See how the unicorn is back there in the cage, and he's got the key. He's a pickpocket. He got the key, and he's opening the cage. So it's like this person wants to set you free, make you feel like more, again, it's them coming at you as kind of like, they have some wisdom they want to share with you. They want to help you if you're like in your comfort zone. They want to help you get out of that. At the same time, they do like the way that you make them feel more grounded, and your warmth is touching to them. But they also want to so I can help you out and help you to have new experiences with them. So we've got the 7 of Wands here, and I just feel like this is talking about them taking charge of this connection. And it also talks about the passion that you guys have for one another. So even if this connection is like, I'm trying to say, if the connection has stagnated at all, this person, you know, could have been due to some sort of outside interference or defensiveness on your person's part. I feel like for some of you, the connection, you know, is nearing an end or has ended, or it's at the very least, there has been some stress or some burdens in the connection, maybe with regard to equal give and take. Like this person does want to take charge of the connection and make a love offer, like come towards you and have a romantic change for the better in the connection. Okay? So it's like, no, just know that all hope is not lost. This person does have a passion for you. They would be willing to continue working on the connection, even if it's difficult, because they want to, you know, they want to see where it goes. And they're definitely feeling like, you know, being your Prince Charming, or that you are their Princess Charming. They're wanting to, I do feel like you ground this person in such a way that you get them thinking about investing in the connection and planting a seed to watch it grow in this connection, like thinking that this could go somewhere. This person does feel like that. So regardless of any sort of, was there sneaky behaviors in the past? Maybe there was sneaky behaviors in the past with this person. I don't know if you knew this person through family members or people who are like family to you or from work. But I feel like maybe this person, is this related to the viewer? Yeah, this person could have, again, like I said, at the very beginning, like this person could have a tendency to maybe take advantage. And I'm seeing that in the past here as taking advantage, maybe financially, but I see them working on themselves, like working to get ahead. And as they're doing that, as they're taking charge of their finances and, you know, trying to accomplish things on their own without having to take from others, they're also feeling more confident about, you know, taking charge of this connection as well and coming forth with a nice little love offer here. Okay, so I think that's it for what we're getting there. I do feel there has been a conflict though, but this person is wanting to restore harmony. Like there's been a problem in this connection, but it's been resolved, or it's in the process of being resolved, or it will be resolved. It could have been like, you know, a petty argument. It could be from outside interference. It could even just be from like butting heads and people needing to be more diplomatic and to compromise. And if it's this person that was butting heads with you and needing to compromise, I do see them, I see them doing that. Okay, they want to take charge and they want to do what's necessary to make this love offer. Maybe have a new beginning with you as well. So let's get some more. So for group 3, how does group 3's person feel about them, please? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Some more Taurus and Aries energy. So does this person feel about group 3? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely this person is working on making you an offer. Like a positive change for the better, a romantic offer as well, but it's also slow and steady wins the race. So this person, I feel, is they're soul searching. They have, or is it the viewer who is soul searching? I think they have gone away from the connection at some point, and in doing that, this person has realized that you are their wish fulfillment. You know, maybe they were looking for quick results in the past and trying to take shortcuts with that Seven of Swords to get what they want from you or from this connection. But now they're realizing that slow and steady wins the race, and that they need to be like embodying more of this Knight of Pentacles energy of being a reliable person, putting in the patient hard work. And that involves making some sort of an offer and having some sort of a new beginning with you that is grounded, as grounded as you are, because your energy is like this nice grounded energy. So they know that in order to move forward with you, they have to invest in this connection, or at least that's what they feel. Yeah, because they feel like you are this Knight of Pentacles, that you are somebody that is of value. Okay, maybe you do very well for yourself financially, or maybe you just like, you look rich. You know how some people just look rich? They just look like they're a valuable person, dressed very nicely regardless of the amount of money they make, and enjoy their own company, like a happy person. I definitely feel like this person feels like they could be that for you. I feel like they want to be generous with you. Like if you've been generous with them, they want to be generous back to you. And they want to get you into this place. Like if you're not already happy like she is, they want to get you to that place. Lots of earth energy here. This person feels very sensually about you, and they want to give to you and be generous with you. It's a good sign if this person has taken money from you, that they will give that back to you, but I don't think it's only just about money. I feel like it's about healing the connection and working towards a potential future, as well as just having fun with one another and enjoying each other's company, because this person has loving feelings towards you. I also feel like they're very attracted to you. You guys have a lot of chemistry. I think this person does feel, I do think they feel like physical attraction, a lot of physical attraction, but also they feel like attached to you as well. So, and then at the back of the deck, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So that is showing that this person wants to give and receive equally in this connection and be generous with you. So it's a good sign to see, like, if this person took advantage of the past, like in the past, or even if they just still have a tendency to do that sometimes, that at least they're working towards being a more stable person. Some of you are the ones who are more in that energy, but I am feeling like this is your person. They are embodying more of this energy, okay? So you're rubbing off on them, essentially. So if you're the more grounded one of the two, your grounded energy is rubbing off on them in a way that's making them be more reliable, or wanting to be more patient and put in more hard work on the connection, you know, and put more hard work into, like, in their careers as well, like, and with regard to money. So that's what we're getting there. Yeah, definitely getting, especially if any of you have ever been, you know, angry with this person, but I don't feel like you have. That's just going to resonate for an odd few. That anger has helped to, like, get a fire underneath this person's butt to start taking these actions and to start being more grounded and more forward thinking and wanting to offer you something more solid and invest more in the connection. And that could be a sign from spirit. Like, if you are a really nice person, maybe you should show this person a little bit of your righteous anger, or be a little bit cold towards them, because if they're taking advantage of you, well, you have a right to be angry, because nobody should be taking advantage of you. But I mean, that's not going to be for everybody, but that could get them on this path to where they're embodying more of the solid energy that you want to see, for those that need to hear that. So let me get from the Island Time Wellness cards. I think, is that what we're doing? The Island Time Wellness cards. Oh, I'm completely lost right now. Sorry, guys. I think so. I think that's what we're doing. And then I'll get you some messages, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended, where we're going to pull many more cards, as well as more messages, and the outcome card, which is the big message from Spirit that Spirit wants you to know about the future outcome, and then we'll get advice. So the link for that will be down below, or you can watch it on Patreon. So group 3, how does this person really feel about group 3, please? We've got cheers, new beginnings, the unsaid, showing I love or like you. So even though they haven't showed it, or I'm sorry, not shown it, but even though they haven't said it, maybe, that they love you, this person, this is validation for this card, that this person is feeling loving towards you. And even though they haven't told you they love you or have these affectionate feelings towards you, the unsaid card is saying that they have tried to show it to you. We've got take a chance. Okay. We've got try me at the back of the deck. Try me. So, that is an oldie song that I'm hearing. So with the cheers card, the one thing we're being guided to look forward is that, yeah, this person wants to get together with you with that Knight of Cups. And we saw the Knight of Pentacles as well, to go on a date here, to celebrate, to get drinks perhaps. Yeah, definitely getting celebration is big here. They want to celebrate something with you. I don't know if you guys have an anniversary coming up, or you're going to have an anniversary in the future. This person feels like you guys could make each other happy, have an anniversary in the future. So they do want to celebrate with you, maybe get some cocktails or something. And then with this card, with the unsaid, it says showing I like or love you, or that I like you without physically saying it and didn't say it yet. It's just like what I was saying, that this person, this is like musicians do this, right? So I'm definitely getting that a lot of you must be dealing with a musician or somebody that like is really into music or anything, maybe goes to concerts and stuff, a music appreciator, something along those lines. But bottom line, this person loves you or has like really likes you but hasn't said it yet. And then we've got the taking a chance card. I'm being drawn to set your intentions for a positive outcome. So this is what this person is feeling like doing, yes? Or this is what Spirit is saying to the viewer. This is what Spirit is saying to you guys. So maybe take a chance if you feel guided. If you do decide to take a chance on this person or to continue to deal with them, or if there's some chance that needs to be taken on this person, they're saying to set your intention for a positive outcome. Okay, so intentions create, affirm for the positive outcome that you want. So does this person feel like the viewer loves them and hasn't said it yet? Actually, for some of you, they feel like you love them and you've showed them that, but you haven't said it. Especially for the earth signs out there. And, but yeah, they do want to get together and have, like drinks with you, celebrate with you. They definitely want to come together. They feel like you guys will eventually do that. Okay? Come together or celebrate something. Celebrate a union at some point. So this is what I've got for you, group 3. The link for the extended will be down below. Oh, let me get you guys' messages real quick. So what would this person say to group 3 if they had no fear, no filter, please, about how they feel about group 3? What would group 3's person say? I'm extremely grateful for my many blessings, and I can see me sharing some of them with you. So it's definitely this person feeling like you are their wish fulfillment or potential wish fulfillment, and that whatever they have, whether that's a lot or a little, they want to share it with you. If they don't have a lot, they still want to share what they've got with you, and or they're wanting to have more. You know, they're working towards having more so that they could take you out. Like, this is probably somebody that ideally has very good taste and would want to take you to like a 5-star restaurant if they could. This is that kind of a person like that sees you as a valuable person who deserves that kind of an investment. But whatever they have, they want to share it with you. They feel like they are blessed. What else would this person say to group 3, please? Says, I feel you and I can find security as a couple, but we must save for a rainy day. I've got to curb my spending. So yeah, that just goes along with the narrative already talked about with those pentacles, that this person is trying to take their earnings and like themselves more seriously, and not take advantage of others in any way, and like maybe get a real job if they're a struggling musician and that's not working out at some point. If there's some sort of an artist, they're going to start making money that way through their art, or they're going to make it a hobby and then like pursue like what would be considered like more of a traditional job, or find some other way of making money to acquire the security that they feel that they need in order to develop this bond that they have with you. They also want to tell you how they feel, but it's like they're holding back on telling you how they feel, especially for those that resonate with this person. Shows you that they love you, but they haven't said it. They're going to hold back on saying it until they feel like they have something solid to offer you. This message I'm getting as well, but they do want to develop this bond, and they want to build up their security first before they do that. So they're going to be saving their money and just taking their finances more seriously, which is good. And then it says, if I'm stern with you, it's only because it's my duty to protect us both from harm. So if this person is stern with you, that is Emperor energy. So there's a little bit of that God complex energy here, but they do feel like, bottom line, that, you know, they really just want to protect you both from harm. So they're taking like a fatherly or a parental approach to you for some of you. They want to be a respectable person and use their head over their heart, because they're wanting, I've got 2 fours here. They're wanting stability for this connection. Like, if they feel like you're the type of person that does deserve, you know, deserves the best and deserves a harmonious relationship, they want to offer you something and give you recognition, but they want to be successful first. They need to develop their stability. This means like focusing on their work and things like that to get ahead, so they have something more solid to offer you as well. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, definitely getting this person. It feels like there's been ups and downs in the connection, but this person is getting more balance. So follow me over to the extended if you would like to. The link for that will be down below. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video so you don't miss it. And I will talk to you guys next time.